Good morning, people. Good morning. How's everybody doing this lovely morning? You get me solo today. Roy is out on some family stuff, so he'll be out today, tomorrow. Not sure if we're streaming Thursday yet or not because we got the short day Thursday. This a short day, so we'll see. You got a lot of stuff going on this morning. You got Jerome Powell speaking right now. We got Well, let's just pull it up over here and see what else we got. We got a lot of stuff on action today. It's a lot. Let's see. Let's get it pulled up here. So you got Powell speaking now. You got PMI coming out at 8:45. You got some more manufacturing employment and PMI stuff coming out at 9. You got economic optimism at 9:10. You got Dallas Fed service revenue coming out at 9:30. Texas service sector outlook coming at 10:30 at 9:30, and you got the Atlanta Fed GDP coming at 1. Or sorry, that'll be 12. And then crude stuff at the end. You got all that going on. I think you got Trump speaking at 11, 10 or 11, some point right there. He's doing a some kind of roundtable thing. So a lot going on. A lot. So if you don't need a trade right now, I suggest you don't. It's kind of popping back up. I thought we were going to get a pullback all the way back down, but back down to the 32 level at least, or back down to lows, but we haven't happened yet. So with Powell speaking, I don't know if anything comes out. He said, let's update this and see if anything's come out. PMI came out at 52.9. Forecast is 52, previous 52.0. So that came out better. Powell, the solid majority at the Fed, expects rate cuts later this year. We know that. I just don't know if they're in the cards for September or not. But July or not. It comes at the end of July, so we got that going on. Well, we got 100 people in the stream today, so that's awesome. Like I said, if anybody's missed it, Roy is not with us today. Will not be with us tomorrow, so you got just me, and we'll tend to spend a lot of time on Bookmap. You can see we got a lot going on up there. You got some orders at 43, and then it's not giving us a signal. CBD's come back. Oh, Powell must have said something there because it popped. So, yeah, if you don't have to trade now, don't trade. Please leave it alone. Sit out and watch. This thing is ripping. Rippy. See if it can break above that 46. 40 was kind of my spot to see it break above, so we could definitely see 50 in the cards. So I'm going to keep this going to see what's happening. Let me check out Tide. You got calls and volume just popping. Calls and volume both popping. So we definitely could see 45. You got a wall here at 46. It's got to go through. So I'll break that. We could get 50. So, yeah, I mean, it's fell breakdown this morning. What else can you say about a fell breakdown, right? They are pretty good to go. So but we are watching to see what we get here. 46 looks like it's going to break that. Looks like 50 is in the cards, so probably could get a little run to 50 here. Close to it anyway. I don't know. Yeah, I think 50 is pretty much a given. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, if you don't have to trade this morning, don't trade. It's best just not to deal with it. If we break 50, I mean, you got 55, I guess, would be the next spot. So now let's see if we can just get to 50 first, and then we'll play it by ear. What happens there? We need to hold on, guys. I'm doing a couple things at once here, so excuse me. Excuse me. Powell, I can't say if July is too soon to cut rates. I wouldn't take any meeting off table. It depends on the data. Whoa, that is actually bullish for him. We're going to get up here. We're going to test this 50 air, 49. There's that. Let's see if we can break through 50. You got 400 orders sitting up here, 50. I'm assuming Powell is dovish the way that I'm hearing coming through. So we see gradual cooling in the labor market. I don't know what the world's going on over here with my trade of 8. It is bugging big time. Bugging big time. So the best thing we need is just not to do anything right now, right? We're getting a little pullback here, which is not unheard of. We got up here that 50 level test. There's a lot of orders at 50, so not surprised we kind of stalled out there for a little bit. We'll see what happens here. U.S. short-term interest rate futures rise after Fed Chair Powell says he can't say if July is too soon to cut rates. You got the European Union's president speaking. Lagarde will take exchange rate into account in forecast. That's nothing. I'm thinking there might be some tariff stuff. CBD is gone. It opened up at negative 3,300 this morning. It is now positive 100 or so. So yeah, big strong move on that. Nothing new. We got 182 of you now, so welcome. If you are just joining, Roy is in out of town with the family for a few days, so he will not be here today. Like I said, will not be here tomorrow, and I'm not sure if we're going to stream Thursday or not, being it's a half day. Typically, we don't stream on those days, but kind of the way the schedule is falling this week, we might do it. If there's any interest in it, and if we get any volume, that's the main thing. Typically, you have these days like that, you just don't get the volume, so makes it harder to do. But here we are. We got Bookmap going, so there's that. We're watching to see if we can break this 50 level. 50, then that would take us to 55 next, probably, if that does happen. But like I said, we're waiting to see. I would love a good pullback to that 40, 42 range, but I just don't know if that's in the card right now with everything going on. Now, you do have, like I said, you got Trump speaking at a roundtable at 10:05. So that's coming up in about an hour or so. So we got that. When he's speaking, anything could happen. You got Powell speaking now. Like I said, I think he's putting out some dovish comments. Powell says growth has been solid and the labor market is solid. He's just kind of backing up. Solid majority of the Fed expect rate cuts later this year. We've already talked about that. We see gradually cooling the labor market. Talked about that. So let's see if we can get a decent pullback here. And you got your tides kind of turned away from you a little bit here. But tides coming back. Let's swap over to look at that. You got tide, you got your put premiums popping, you got your all this dropping. So we could come back to that 40 range. I would not be a bit surprised to see it come back to 40. And like I said, unless Powell says something to pop this thing back up, and then in that case, who knows? Who knows? I, for one, do not. I do like a little short here, but I just don't know how much we can get out of it. Thinking about 42. You got the Bank of Japan governor speaking. Current rate is below neutral. I mean, we just got a lot of people talking right now. So hold on to your hats, boys and girls. We could pop, we could drop, we could do a lot of things. I still want to see it come back to at least that 42 range. 45 might hold it up though. So kind of that's where we kind of got to and stop. Your call premiums are still, well, their call premiums are dropping. You got your put premiums. So we'll go back to book map and see you're getting some red bubbles up here, which is if you want to go short, you want to see that. If it breaks this 44, I could definitely see 40 coming into play. Oh, big move down, big bubble. You got some volume moving down with this thing this time. So I would love to see it come all the way down to 40. 42 might hold it now, though. This could be a good spot to bounce, but we'll see if it can take these orders out. You're getting some negative delta coming in here, which means you got sellers stepping in. Is what we got. So we got 200 people watching today. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. That is awesome. So thank you guys for being here today. Thank you guys for watching. I want to watch this 40. Ooh, we had some orders clear there. So if we can get this 42 clear, you should see 40. Now, if we break 40, I mean, it is kind of no holds barred at that point. I don't know if that's a possibility or not, but, you know, we definitely could see the 30 range if it could break this down. 25. Let's see. It's got to break this first. Like I said, if it breaks this, then we can see definitely a move down. But we got to get a good break here for that to happen. It's kind of holding up a little bit. You got your call premiums are trending up a little bit. Your volume is still coming down. So just have to wait and see. We got a lot of EMAs and stuff to come up. Everything right here. You got your VWAP. I need to set my anchor VWAP, by the way. Let's take out the old anchor VWAPs. I forgot to put that in there this morning on the chart, so we'll add that now. We did come. We got the 200 VWAP, anchor VWAP, the 8, all right here on top of each other. So yeah, it's going to be a 42 is going to be a cluster to break. That's right below. I mean, yeah, that's right at 42. So I'm saying that might not be in the cards today. CVD is kind of popping up a little bit. You got a big green bubble coming out. Oh, I don't know who just said what, but somebody said something. JOLTS came out. Job on 7.769 million, forecast 7.3, previous 7.9. I don't know why we got that drop on it, then it popped back up. So that I forgot that ISM manufacturing PMI came out 49. It's a little better than expected. Yeah, I don't know. We had the best quarter since 2023, this last quarter on ES. So I don't know if anybody was watching. That's not unexpected. We kind of got reset here. This CVD got skewed with that big drop. So you had sellers step in, and then now you don't. So it's coming back up some. Not quite sure what we're going to do here, to be honest with you. You got a lot going on. A lot going on. This thing could work back down 1,300. The one thing that positive note, those 40 and 42 orders cleared. So they took all those out on that drop down and popped back up. So who knows? You still got 269 sitting at 50. 50 is a key spot up there to watch, though. That could go back up to 50 pretty easily. It's not giving us a good short signal and not giving it kind of gave us a long signal there, but if you wasn't right on top of it, you missed it. So I'm in no hurry to chase up here. Saudi crude exports rose to 6.33 million barrels per day in June from 5.8 in May. It's a pretty big uptick in Saudi oil. Anybody that trades Saudi oil, I'm sure there's a lot of you out there. 225 of you, right? Okay, I don't know. Looking over here, kind of looking around. It's coming back on these little green candles, but CBD is coming back closer to zero. It's 900, negative 900. That could turn pretty quick. Your call premiums they pop a little, now they're coming back down. Your put premiums are popping back up. Your volume had popped, now it's turning back around a little. CBD's back under negative 1,000. You are seeing a little bit of selling pressure here, so just be careful if you do want to take a long. There's not really anything to hold this thing up now until you get down to like 25, which is way on down there. So I'm not saying that we're definitely dropping 20 points, but it is very strange. I guess you got 100 orders sitting at 30, but the map is not really mapping. The European Union has toughened stance on Trump's tariffs as deadline looms. U.S. equity futures. We just read that. We don't need that on there. That's a headline that'll stay there. I don't need that to keep reminding me. I know where we're at. Come back. We're at 42 here. This is the test. This is what we got to break now. We break this 42, and then we've got probably 40 area with that 21 that we need to go through. If you can break those two, you definitely could get a move down. In my newsletter last night, I said that, let's just pull it up and see what the exact numbers were I put on there. Bullish scenario, bulls need to hold the 32 to 32.18. 62.30 to 62.18 level, which we have stayed right in there. That's where we came down. We bounced down to about 27 or so then this morning and popped back up. So, I mean, anything until we break 18 is still bulls on. Now, if the bears, if they can break that, we'll be looking for 6208, 6200, and 6283 would kind of be our target areas we'd look at. Right now, I'm saying that we're looking for this break here at 42. If you could break it down, then you would look for the break of 40, 35, 30, then down to 25. I know those numbers are like just even numbers or set levels that are pretty common, but that's where you got orders sitting at. So that's what I'm looking at. Base my levels off where orders are, not where fill, or if we have a zone somewhere, stuff like that. This thing is not breaking down. I was expecting a bigger pullback this morning. Goes to show that, hey, don't come in bullish or bearish, right? What the heck? Why is somebody sending me all these Snapchats? I don't need all that right now. Do 40 back up to around 45. So that's just kind of a spot it likes to be at. It likes to hold there. Your call premiums are coming. Call premiums coming down. Your put premiums coming down, but your volume is popping up a little bit. So that's why we're getting this move back up, in my opinion. If it breaks above 50, then we've got a clear room to run. There's no doubt. 50 gives us a 55 and 60 above. So That's what we're watching for. Let's see. Don't care about Tesla right now. Yeah, I did have our bullish levels if we do break out. So 40, we've already got 40. 50 would be the next one. I'll be looking for 62 and 68. It's kind of what we're looking at. If it does break above this 50, so if it breaks above 50, we would look for 62 to be next and 68. That's just levels that I have drawn out from yesterday. Now, if it comes back, like I said, you can see on Bookmap, we got a lot of clear area to the downside. If it could break down below that 42.50 in the range now. But it's kind of where we're at. We'll go to 10 o'clock this morning. I will have to take a quick break here in a minute. When I do, I'm just going to leave Bookmap up. And it won't be a long break, and I'll be right back in to take you home. Traders pair Fed rate cuts at bid. After JOLTS data, September start, the rate cut seen as most likely 20% chance for July rate cut. Yeah, I don't think July is going to happen. I think anybody saying July, I mean, they are putting a lot of pressure on Powell to cut rates, but that doesn't always mean that he's going to cut rates. He hadn't listened to what what Trump's had to say yet. So why start now, right? Hey guys, give me just 2 minutes real quick. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave this up and then I'll come right See where we was gone. We got the 42 break for a second, but then it popped right back up. Thought that 21 would be kind of a spot. So now it's 40 is where we got some orders sitting at 118. Got a few orders to the upside. CBD is on a negative 2,500. That's pretty strong to the downside. I don't know if we're going to get this breakdown though. Looks like 40 might be the spot, but it could come back and take it out. And that's the great thing about this. We're getting some green bubbles here. You got a lot of stuff at 45. So if you see a red bubble there, might not be a bad spot to short, but you got to get in and get out. Oh, they're going to take those orders out. So nope, scratch that. We need a red bubble. Welcome everybody. We got 255. I used to thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it. We are popping back up. We got to that move. If you are just joining us, say it again. Roy is out today and tomorrow. Like I said, not sure if we're going to stream Thursday yet or not. We might, but we will wait and see. This thing is a strong move back up. Looks like it wants to get back up to 50. It looks like so. Back up to that high day, 49.50 high this morning. So this thing is holding strong. Now your call premiums are rising up, but your put premiums are just turned back up. Your volume is kind of turning back down a little. They threw some orders in at 48 up here. You are getting a little. You notice the bubble. I don't know if you can see the delta. Delta goes down. The bubble turns smaller, goes red. Delta goes up. The volume goes bigger, green. These bubbles are pretty much delta bubbles. So it's the difference between the sellers and the buyers at each level. So it looks like, yep, here we go. We're going to test this 50. There's 50 tests. And they ate those orders up. So this thing is strong. Would look for possibly a turn back down here, but Delta needs to go. Delta went from minus 1,200 to minus 500 right there. So no big hurry. You want to see this bubble close and see another red bubble form. So we want to see. That's what we want to see. See if that can happen. Bring us back down to, let's say, 46, 45 area. But that's ifs and buts. For candy and nuts would all have a Merry Christmas with me. This thing could go. It could go higher than this. There's no doubt. This thing could run for a while. It could run for a while. We got a red bubble. Let's see if it gives another red bubble here. This might be a good short spot for a quick scalp. And then something was just said to pop it right back up. Something was just said to pop it right back up. Let's see what Powell said. Nothing has changed concerning swap lines. So that 2025 is clearly an important year. A lot is going on. That's what Powell said. That's nothing I really see causing why we had that pop, that change of heart real quick. CBD is popping though. We could see 55 in the cards here really soon. Really soon. So just sit back on your hands. Don't do anything right now is my suggestion. Wait it out. Let's let him get done speaking, and hopefully we got Trump coming right back up next. So everything is on the table still. CBD has gone positive 400. Still could see us come back. I would love to come back down that 42 range and test. That would be nice, but I just don't know if that's in the cards today. This thing is, dip buyers are present. Your put premiums are falling. Your calls not really popping. Your volume is not really popping, but your put premium is falling. General market tides, you got call premiums are popping back up. They did go below put premiums, but now they're fixing to cross back, it looks like. Your holdings, holdings a different story. Now you did have a pop in your call premiums, but your volume is negative and your put premiums are way above your call premium. So not sure about that. We got a lot of stuff going on up here. A lot of stuff going on up here. Got a lot of kind of boxed in the bubbles there with orders above and below. You got 55, you got 259, and below you got a lot of triple digits, but nothing crazy. Volume is popping back up a little bit on SPY Tide. Your call premiums are not really joining the party yet, but your put premiums are coming down a slight bit. Your put premiums are still a good bit above your call premiums, so what looked like it might have been changing, I don't know. I still think we see a pullback at some point. I just don't know where we see it at and what we get it to. I mean, that 42 level, 40 level might have been it. If we could come back and test that level again, that would be fantastic. At least come back and test 45. That would be great. I'm looking for 40. I want to come back to 40, and then we'll see what happens there. Now, if Powell is still talking, if he says something, anything could pop this market up really quick. We've seen that a couple times already this morning, where it looks like the sellers were in charge, and the buyers are picking up on any little thing. I think the algos are picking up on his speech. So we have gone back negative delta, 570 negative. You are seeing your call premiums are coming down. Your put premiums are rising back up a little bit. Your volume is coming back on SPY Tide. So this could be the spot where we get a little pullback. I don't know if we could break 45 this time, though. 45 is probably going to be a tough little break. We'll see. It is giving us a little bit of weakness up here, just a little bit. But like I said, these dip buyers have been coming in pretty strong every time. But we are getting there's a big red bubble forming here. CVD is turning down. Break 1,000. We might have a chance to come back down here and test this 45 level. Could go a little lower than 45 this time. We'll wait and see. It is wanting to bounce a little bit here at this 48 level. So we are getting some more negative delta coming in, negative 1,200. Get a little move up on negative delta. That's interesting. Your put premiums are popping a little bit here. Your volume is coming down. Your call premiums are dropping. Not really understanding this move back up with the negative delta, but we're just here, right? We are just here. We're just looking around at things over here. We are in a little short. We're just trying to get down to, would love to get down, break this 45, come down here to 44. That would give me a nice win on this trade. Come on, break it down. We got a lot of stuff to go through right here. These orders, there's a lot of orders sitting here, so we got to be careful. Well, there's that break. Come on, hit 44. Hit 44 for Daddy. Here it is. All right, let's go a little more. See if we can get down to 40. We are getting a good drop here, so we could see that 40 move. If it can continue to come on down. CBD has gone to negative 3,000, by the way. Negative 3,000. Coming back up a little bit. Now we are getting a green. Oh, it's still a red bubble, so let's spread these out a little bit more over here. See these levels a little better. Your volume is still dropping. Get another red on top again here. 42 break could send us down below to that 30 range if we get this 42 break. That's what we were talking about earlier too, right? So coming back down, we'll test it again. 44, 25, 44, kind of holding up. You can see we got down to, well, we did test, come on. 42.25 again and bounced back up a little bit. So I wanted that 40 test is what I wanted. Your volume is ticking up a little bit. Your call premiums are ticking up a little bit. Your put premiums are barely ticking down, but the market is moving up with it. CBD is back under negative 3,000 to negative 2,500 again. That could have been our move of the day. We got a nice trade on it, got a good win on it. So I just don't know if they're going to work this thing all the way back up or if this thing's got a chance to come back down. We'll see. I am still in a short over here. I'm $350 up on it. I'm wanting to get 40, guys. So I took half of it at that 45, 44, $418 up. Well, I'm sorry, $300 up right now. My bad. I looked at the wrong side. We're $420 up on the day so far in this account. Probably should take it, but you live once. It is showing some weakness here. I'm not liking the long side, even though we did get a green bubble here. CBD is holding right around negative 2,500. Unless that breaks back up, we could see more downside here. You can see it's not really moving up on that move. Look right there. So, well, play it by ear. See, missed me by one tick and bounced up. Oh man, that sucks there, Dirty Harry. I hate that. That is one of the worst feelings in the world when it misses you and it bounces. Been there a lot of times and done it. Don't like it. Don't like it. We got 273 of you watching today, so thank you guys. Need to tell Roy the hashtag and the description is the deal. Seems to work. CBD still holding negative 24, negative 23, 89, 24, 25. If we get some negative delta here, this thing could pop down. Like I said, I just need 40 to get me out of this trade, and I will have a $700 day on one account. So that would be fantastic. That's all I need. And then another one, we are short. We're up only $70 on the day. I'm trying to get that same move on this one. Get to about 40. That would give me another $100 on that one. We entered that one a little late, so. But I would take that. But we got to get this breakdown first. CBD creeping back toward that negative 3,000. You can see right here 42. If we break 42, then we should definitely see 40. Now the question is, if we break that, can we break that 40? I think it's actually possible. Then we could look at about 38. I have moved. I'm gonna move it back up. I'm gonna leave it there. 40, 25. Like I said, that would give me a fantastic day in this account. Would actually have another one right at payout, so that would be fantastic. Need a little more though. Need a little more oomph on it. It's got to get past this 42 level that has been struggling. It's a little bit getting a little dip below it this time. If they can take these 40s out, watch out, boys and girls. We definitely could see 30 on the range if that happens. On this other one, I'm going to put my take profit at 31. I'm going to trail it down. All right. Came down and tested 40. Let's see if that got me out. Yep, that got me out of that one. So 641 bucks up for the day so far in that account. So that's great. That's a good start. Big red bubble, 4,500. I think we could get this breakdown here. Might see a little move up first. I don't know. Like to see it come down. 38 level is going to be the next level we're going to watch. Dirty Harry, did it get you that time? Did you leave it there and take it, or did you cut it when it bounced back up? If you left it there, you got your money. I had a big pop in call premiums, and then they came back, and volume is dying on. Let's look at that real quick. You can see you had this big pop in call premiums, put premium steadily going up. You had this big drop in volume there. That's what caused that big move down. So there you go, Dirty Harry. Good job, bro. Good job. I think we might be seeing a little bounce here for a minute. They've cleared a lot of orders. This is kind of strange. We are still negative 4,200 CBD. We're at 43. Could not get that 40 break and hold, could it? Got right down to it. It got down to, what was that? The top stuff's doing right at 39 or so. Then it bounced back up. If we get a big red here, though, it could push. Like I said, we got to cross that 40 number. That 40's got to break and hold. We get that, then I could definitely see a move down to that 30 range. 30 would actually make my day so great. It was, you guys wouldn't even know. It would be, I would be able to take 2 payouts. That would be fantastic. But I just don't know if we're going to get that move all the way back down. Getting some pop here. You get a little bit of move up in your volume. Not a lot. I don't understand why we're getting that pop with that little bit of move. But CBD is going back to negative 36. It was, what, negative 44, negative 45. So you do have some buyers stepping in here. Watching this delta pretty close. CBD, cumulative volume delta. And like I said, each one of these bubbles are pretty much delta is what you're looking at. That's why they don't match up. If you put it on the 1 minute chart and you look at the bubbles compared to that, they're not always the same because it's just the difference between buyers and sellers. And they can go up with that going on. So we got 283 of you here today. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining in. I don't feel completely by myself. Here's the pop. Here's the pop. We thought it might come. Let's see if we can get to 48. If that's the move back down. We got a lot going on here. CVD's come back a lot. You got a little uptick in volume again. What are we doing here? Waiting to see what we get next. We're in nothing right now. We got out of our shorts. We are waiting to see if we get any kind of sign. At 40 level would have been a good place to take it long for sure. You can see the dip buyers. I mean, it's crazy. This has been the same thing for over and over again. Dip buyers are here. CBD's back up to 2,000, negative 2,000. Red bubble followed by a red bubble. Come back down to 40 again, buddy. Let's test this 40 again. If you break that 40, like I said, if that's a big if now. That 40 has been a tough spot. $40 has been a tough spot. 42 to 40. It's like I said, we got all the stuff down here. You've got the 50 SMA down there, so it's kind of where it bounced off of before. We are below anchor VWAP, below VWAP right here, or testing VWAP to 14. There's the 200. There's the 21 down below it. Some days these EMAs and VWAPs are good, and some days they are nothing. Sorry, I had to send out a note over there. Howie was having issues with Top Step this morning, but he signed out and back in. A lot of times, just refresh your browser and it'll fix itself. So that is something to watch. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna test it again. I want to see it break this time, but nope. Looks like it's going to hold. We got CVD back to negative 4,500, and it's bouncing right above that 40. Now we still might come back and test it, but so far, I want to see this 40 break. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I want to see it break down. We've had just phenomenal days after days after days, right? So. And then if it could break that 40, that would be a big spot. But like I said, right now it's still holding. So until we get that break, Howie over in the Discord, he had problems. They probably saved him a few $100. Yeah, I get that. All right, now we're getting a little pop. Volume is still, I mean, it's just, tide is not really giving us a whole lot. You get a little uptick in volume, the price pops up. You get a little downtick in volume. Our big downtick in volume, price creeps down, so it tells you they're still there. General market tide has turned pretty bearish overall. You got put premium screaming, volume dropping, call premiums dropping. You got puts popping here. Let's look at holdings. Holdings is horrible. Holdings is very ugly. Does the market catch up with holdings and general market tide, or does everything come back to what the market's doing here? We'll see. We'll see. There we go. Let's see. Let's pop over and show this real quick. You can see SPY time. See it popping here. It's coming back down. The volume's kind of turning, so we're getting a little move down. Here's what I was talking about. The holdings is bearish as bearish can be. Calls going straight down. Puts going straight up. Volume going straight down. Let's go back to SPY. Let's go to market. Same thing. Look at this. Ripping up on puts. Calls dropping. Volume dropping. So we're down here testing this 40 once again. And it is holding up once again. Like I said, if we can break this, I think we can see 35, possibly even move down a little bit lower. But, I would be happy with 30. Oh, are we getting a break this time? Does it hold it? That's the question. Does it hold the break? So far, not yet. Come on down to, it's about 36, really, right? Moving around, I'm in a short here. I'm $100 up. I only got 5 MES, so it's not anything crazy. It came down and where was this thing at? Missed me by 2 points so far, but I need 36 to get out of this short here. We're at 40 again. It's just not wanting to break it down below that 40. That 40 is a beast. I kind of got everything lagging a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's refresh this. Oh. Force reload. There we go. That fixed those issues. It's a different account. It's daggone 40. CBD is negative 6,000. Oh my gosh, you're getting a little pop in volume here on SPY, and that's what popped it back up. Just that ever little bit of volume spike. We're back below. Well, we're right at 40 again. I need to break this thing down and hold it down here and get a good clean breakdown, and we could see 30. Could possibly even go down and test that 27. Which is the bottom of my zone there, which is also the low on the screen I'm looking at. So we're close. We'll wrap it up at 10. I'm going to stop. What I've been doing here lately, I did yesterday. I was traveling a little bit yesterday. So yesterday morning, I traded to about 10, cut it off, came home, started back after lunch. It seemed to be a really, really solid day doing that. So I got like 800 in one account, 600 in another, so $1,400 total. I want to trade 2 accounts. I'm trying to focus on just a couple accounts at a time instead of swapping back and forth so much. I think that swapping back and forth was not the best for me. Where are you going? I'm not going anywhere this week. Roy's out of town. I'm just hanging out here. I think Eli might come over this weekend. I'll cook some barbecue or something for us and do something to celebrate the weekend, the holiday, the 4th of July. I'm sure our buddies will be out on the boat, Harry. I would assume, unless they're doing a lot of chores, but I got a feeling they'll be out on the boat and camping or something this weekend. You going anywhere, Dirty Harry? I know you like to go on adventures. Come on down. I just need 36. Gosh, dog, I need 36. All I need. 36. Pickwick. I love Pickwick. We used to go up there and camp all the time. Pickwick's a fun place, man. We weren't rich enough to have a place up there, but, you go camping up there, and we had an RV. So, big green bubble here. CBD is negative 7,100, though. I'm not liking anything to the long side right this second. Not liking anything to the long. All right, Powell concludes panel comment. So that is done. I think we need a stablecoin framework, and we are making progress. I fully support putting leverage ratio back as a backstop. Mexico's president stated discussion with the U.S. on full cattle exports to continue. Senators called to the Senate floor Tax bill nears the final vote. I just don't know how I feel about that tax bill. U.S. Fed Powell says that U.S. federal fiscal path is not a sustainable one. The level of debt is sustainable, but the path is not. Whoa. That's what's been causing this sell-off, I see. Sell-off, I see. We got 307 of you in here now. Thank you, guys. I'm sure about 300 of you are bots, but that's okay. I like seeing a big number, especially when Roy's not here, so I can rub it in his face. Like, ha, see what I got without you? Actually, I think what it has a lot to do with is when you put the description in, put hashtag, like certain stuff. And I think I hit the keywords hashtags with the 3-bar reversal, book mount, stuff like that. I think that helps. So that's what we watch, that's what we play with. Let's go back over to, I didn't even touch this account. This account took a beating the other day, and I'm just kind of letting it chill out. Put a book mount. We are seeing you got levels, that 36 level. Just give me the 36.50. That's all I need. Like, I mean, a true hit of it. Then we'll look. So you might do something different at that point. But we're so close, so close, so close, so close. Here's a little pop here. CBD 73.50. We are winding up, getting close to the end of the day. We got, I don't know, about 10, 15 more minutes. Depends on if these trades finish early. We might cut it early. Who knows? I just need 36.50 to hit first. With 36.50 hits, we might call it a day. That would get me about 800 in one account and drum roll, 300 another. So it'll be about $1,100 on 2 accounts. That's fantastic. If we can get 36.50, that's all we need. CBD's creeping back up ever so slowly though. 77,000. You are getting a little uptick in volume here, so of course we're getting an uptick in everything else. Now that uptick in volume is kind of ticking back down, so maybe this gives the move we're looking for. I mean, general market tide is just ugly, ugly, ugly. I mean, that's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. General market tide is nasty. So is the holding. So the holding and SPY are horrible, but you're getting a pop and call, and volume here is kind of bringing this thing back up. So kind of hold it here anyway. I need 36.50. I mean, we were really 2 points away from closing my morning session out on a very, very high note. I would love that. That would be fantastic. But, you know, CBD coming back down 70, 78. So we can break 71. You got a little red bubble, but it's not enough. I need the air 71. Make that bubble a little bit bigger. Come on, give me a little push here. Give me a little push here. I need 2 points to finish this morning off. 2 points to finish this morning off perfect. I need 1 point to finish this morning off perfect. Point and a quarter. Who's counting, right? Who's counting? It's going to hold. They're going to hold it right above that damn 36. I should have had it 37, I guess, but oh, we almost touched it again. We came down. I mean, we missed it by 2 ticks here. Not 1 tick. I got 2 tick miss there that time. Son of a gun. 1 tick away. You son of a gun. 1 tick, Harry. 1 tick. This is so. Oh, here it is. Got it. Got it. So that's 750 in one account. That is 250 now. That's $1,000 up. That is going to conclude my morning session. I'm going to call it there. We're going to watch this for a little bit longer. See. Anybody got any questions? We'll go to 950. Like I said, Roy's not here, so we can cheat a little bit if you want to. Anybody got any questions or comments before we call it a day? Before we call it a day, this thing's going to hit. It could have got a little more, but you know what? I am not. I hit my target. You could leave some runners, but my gosh, that was a great start to the morning. Great start to the morning. So now we just kind of sit back and wait. We're getting a drill down now, though. We could see Hell, that 27 could come into play now, but we're not going to chase it. We're going to take a break from it. I guess this is the best spot of any going to call it here. So, guys, I appreciate everybody tuning in. It's been a fantastic morning. Look at you. I mean, y'all want to see something before we get out of here? Look at this bad boy here. Look how that thing had dropped. Of course, now it's popping back up. You see your volume ticking up right here, and we're getting a pop. So, anyway, good day for me. I think I'm gonna call it here. Guys, be safe. We do have Trump speaking here in a little bit. I do not want to be doing anything when he's speaking. I just don't. He can say anything at any moment. This market could do who knows what. So I will take a break till after lunch and come back. I am $100 away from payout on one account, and I am in payout status on another account. So that is fantastic. So we'll work on those afternoons, see if we can get some nice payouts today. And hopefully start getting nice payouts every week. We need to get caught back up. We've had a little slump here lately, so I need to get these accounts going to fund some more accounts and get them back up. And we start having the days we were having before. So we can do this. This bookmap stuff here has just been a game changer for us. Ever since I started, it has been fantastic. If I don't take stupid chances, I don't lose. So I know that's bound to change at some point, but we've been reading it pretty well and trading these levels. So that's what it's at. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you joining me here. 318 every day. So thank you so much for hopping on. You got a couple Facebook likes today, so I appreciate that. I will be back tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. The older people remember that. We will catch you guys then, and we'll see you guys later. Appreciate it, guys.